No kips!
Edna mode.
Alright. So, you guys, is everyone flying after the... Ah, yes. So, so Lunar, you throw your hand out again, and it hits one of the monkeys, and apparently that was one of the ones that was hitting it because the package they were carrying just starts to fall very suddenly towards the ground, and disappears into the forest that was next to the road. So I'm assuming all you guys are flying after him.
I'm going after other monkeys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the package I just saw.
Yeah, I'm going after as well.
Oh, that didn't work that well.
So in your zeal from lifting up the truck, you're extremely excited. You just start firing wildly and do not connect, unfortunately. So the rest of the monkeys are just kind of dispersing right now. There's about 20 left that went off in various directions. So who's going after the package and who's going after the monkeys?
I'm going after the package. I'm going after the package.
Then I'm going after the monkeys.
I'm still going after the monkeys.
Okay.
Some monkeys.
So everyone who's going after the monkeys, make a perception check as they try to escape into the foul weather and the forests that surround the.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
Wow. The minute I do that, 19.
Yes, you can see exactly where it landed. There's a few of these guys kind of working on the hinges of the box, trying to get whatever's inside out. So Shanks, you there's some interference from your apparently running too many things on your suit, so you are unable to follow these different robots. Arcane, Stalker, and Lunar, you guys can make attacks if you want on the monkey that you have caught up to. So both you guys hit, and both destroy the monkey that you're after. The other ones seem to be circling around back towards the package. So back to the package where we have Tsunamic and Biohazard. What are you guys doing?
And you said there's no monkeys left there on the package, right?
There are currently 3 trying to get it open.
You're trying to get it open?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to whirlwind to get them away from the package.
Okay. So another tornado rises in the middle of the forest, throwing trees and everywhere. And both you guys make a perception check now.
Again?
Yes.
You want me to again?
Yeah, both of you. So both you guys are now. So after this whirlwind settles a bit, you guys are unable to see where the package is. The monkeys that were on top of you can see their parts kind of scattered around this clearing, but the package has disappeared.
You know you're amazing.
Wait, I didn't whirlwind. I didn't do tornado. It wasn't an attack. It was just it was a burst. It wasn't like an actual.
I'm just staring at your character and your guy and just going, you know, you're fucking amazing at this.
Even though it's like
You're
though it's an
amazing.
attack, like it's.
What did he? Wait, did someone mess something up? I just can't.
Twice.
Jesus, what do you do?
First time he screwed us all, and now
Yeah.
we've lost the package because of him.
Wait,
Thank you.
but
You're
no, I
amazing. You
I
know
didn't,
you're
like, do an
amazing.
attack on them. I just did a
You're
quick
amazing.
whirlwind burst to get them off the package. I didn't like.
I know, but the package wasn't like bolted down, and so because of the nature of your powers, it sent things. It just sent everything flying.
Fucking genius.
You hit very, very, very hard, and you have a lot of options, so you got to deal with.
Can you please stop messing with weather?
I didn't.
You realize how wind works, like,
I thought
if
it was
things
just like a
aren't
quick
bolted-
burst from my hand to get them off that I didn't realize.
and it's still, but the thing isn't bolted down. It will affect everything in that area. You can't choose which ones get hit by the wind.
You guys can make an investigation check to maybe see if there's like a perception's a quick look to see if anything's around. You guys can make an investigation check to see if anything is there, or
Yeah, now that I can't find the monkeys, I'm flying back. So
okay, there are a few skid marks going off towards the north. Yeah, through the woods. Looked like something very, very big and square was moved through there. And so, as you go through, you were able to find the box, but it looks very, very damaged after and the bolts seem to be there's something seems to be wrong. They're either like jammed or forcibly hit by something. Perhaps it was the monkeys. Perhaps it was the throw.
Can I go look out look for the monkeys?
Sure. Make a
wait, did it,
perception.
No, but it didn't. It's not open.
It's not open. Well, it could be open, but it doesn't look open from where you are.
I go try to see if it's open.
Mm-hmm. So you test the locks and both are undone. And as you open, you can see that the parts are currently absent from the inside.
Did I find the monkeys?
You get a few blips as these things head north, but nothing else. Again, they seem to have vacated the area kind of quickly after the parts were left from the truck.
Okay, so
So I want everyone to make a perception check now. Again. Okay.
No, but you're not rolling bad.
Yeah, I know. Because now I'm not. I've only rolled. I've actually now rolled above 10 when actually using typing manually in the. Whatever.
So none of you guys hear anything other than maybe a little bit of distant laughter from the monkeys.
can we tell which way the laughter came from?
It seemed to be going to the north last you guys checked.
I'm gonna fly up. I'm gonna fly up 100 feet in the sky and see what I see from the north while moving in that direction. So I'm gonna be moving it like a diagonal.
Okay.
You want me to roll perception again?
Sure.
God damn, 17.
There seems to be from this distance you can't really see anything with the weather, and
Well,
they seem to have again left.
well, I have dark vision.
Wait a
No,
minute. Who's
and I'm
the
a
person who
product.
controls the weather? Who is that?
He's not going to speak up. You might
Wait,
kill
what?
it.
What's going on?
Who controls the weather?
Me. I did.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
you guys are
I
looking
generated
around
storm.
for any more signs, a burst of speed comes from the side, and something slams into you, Shanks. And so I need you to roll. I need you to make a toughness check right now. Oh, nice. So you get hit, and you get sent back flying about 70 feet, going through a few trees in the process before you hit another one. And now standing in your midst, everyone can see this humanoid-like figure. Again, in the shape of human, but there's these large gashes at his joints where you can see wires underneath. And as you guys watch, these gashes kind of get smaller as the arms and legs pull themselves together. So I want everyone to roll initiative again.
Wait, can I do like? Is there any way I can figure out like what he's made of? Like, would that be technology?
Yeah.
What about what?
I'm really good at technology.
So he seems to be made of some kind of some alloy. From the distance that you're at, with the static you're facing, you are unsure of like perhaps the complete composition, but you know this looks like some very very high grade metal, perhaps some kind of a titanium alloy. What else do you want to know? Like what, like in terms of what he's made of? That it's just kind of an odd question. There's circuits. There's metal.
Why is he metal? Like, is he a human or is he a robot?
It looks like he is a robot in the shape of a human.
Oh, okay.
An android.
So I have no powers to steal from him.
Doesn't seem like it.
Fucker.
So, top of the order. This. All right. Let's see what everyone get.
Luna hasn't rolled, reported.
Yeah. I didn't know what was going on. I'm lost.
Initiative.
Initiative, okay.
This is a boss fight.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. I think we're good.
So the robot looks around, and you don't really, and you hear a small little whirling noise, and in the middle of his chest, his two bottom abdominals light up, and he says, "Access Martian Manhunter," and looks straight at you, Tsunamic, and shoots lasers out of his eyes.
What the fuck? Okay.
So you duck out of the way at the last minute, and these fly over and
I'm
blast
attempting
the
to
tree.
dodge out of this.
Well, he rolled a 2. So, oh sorry, he rolled a 2. So you do successfully dodge, and that brings us to Stalker at the top of the order.
What?
Well,
I rolled a 22.
yeah.
Oh, you rolled a 22.
Yes.
Oh, you rolled a 22. Sorry,
Yeah, no, I'm not using the buttons anymore.
gotcha.
Get better rolls from this. I say that I'm gonna get a 1 next roll, but I activate my super strength and stamina, and I go over to fucking punch him.
Okay.
What happens on
Wow.
natural 20s again? Because I always forget.
You get to choose what happens with your effect. Is it harder to avoid? Is there a different effect? Like what you could do is with this you could slam your fist into the ground when you hit him and knock him prone or something like along those lines. Like you kind of get to choose.
I, when I hit him, have some of... Because you said there were wires, right?
Yeah.
Could I have some of those wires, like, break when I hit him?
Sure.
You're gonna aim for the wires.
Well, I'm aiming for his leg, but when I hit his leg, I want the wires to break.
So you jump up in the air and land in front of him and throw a kick at his leg, which hits, and there's a a giant sound of crushing metal, and the leg just completely goes limp, and the foot flops away with again these wires attaching to this robot. But and even as you do that, they start to pull themselves back towards the robot, and you
Can I
could
grab them?
no.
I also. Wait, what did he say? Something. What did he say about the Martian Manhunters? Like,
Access Martian Manhunter was what he said, and as but as this leg flies off, you can see some like it doesn't look like there's just parts and oil underneath.
it
In
looks like flesh
not like flesh.
or muscle.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like that, like very very high tech muscle, you could say. But yeah, this leg's now starting to pull itself closer. So up to you, Stalker.
Alright, well, this time there's no hanging around. I'm gonna slice this guy with my sword.
Okay.
Smite.